Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to this episode of FIFA 21 Career Mode here with Bayer Leverkusen, and we're going to kick off the episode with some sim games, I think. I'm going to be kicking off simming against Freiburg, I believe. Great episode last time out, not a single loss. Go back and check it out if you didn't watch it. But yeah, we've got some interesting games in this one. We're going to play the Gladbach game. We're going to play the Locomotive game, because pretty sure if we beat Locomotive, we're basically through in the Champions League, which means we could probably sim some of the other ones. And maybe Hoffenheim or Mainz. I haven't decided yet, one of the two. I'm not going to bother playing the cup game because we should win that. We should. Right, boys, so this will be the squad for the upcoming Freiburg game, and we're going to start Wirtz in this one. It's a really strong squad, to be honest with you. Even with rotation now, we've still got a strong team. We do manage to win it 2-0, which is good news for us, because we're really starting to put the pressure on Bayern Munich at the top of the table. I think this could be our year. We're a point behind them at the moment. We're a point behind them. I genuinely think this could be our year to win it. Right, so with Hoffenheim in 15, we're going to actually simulate this one as well. A very strong squad out there. Again, going with wingers in this one. And the result will be 4-1 here for Bayer Leverkusen. And the simulation really is working in our favour at the Munich. Bayern Munich is winning as well. I said at the Munich, I meant at the minute, because I had Bayern Munich on my mind. We are going to play this Locomotive Moscow game, though. And it just helps us to benefit if we can get forward in a couple of these months. Especially a month like this one, where there's not as many like big-time games. We might even sim the Mainz game and play a game next month. I don't know. I kind of want to start flying through the seasons now if we can do. And yeah, let's play Locomotive though. I'll probably rotate the squad a bit for this one as well. Right, so a bit of squad rotation going on with this one. We are going to try a different formation. I'm going to try a diamond out because I like the idea of a diamond. It suits our style as well. So the three formations we have at the moment is this diamond, this one here with the three at the back, and then also the central diamond, I suppose you could call it. I think it's good for us to have a few different options, and this one utilises some different players. Barco, Wendell, Rebic. It's quite a heavily rotated side, but still, even in rotation, we're very strong. I'm fairly confident if we win this one and the return leg against Lokomotiv Moscow, then we should be through to the next round. So all we need here is a victory and then a simulation victory, to be honest with you, for the next one. And we will actually be through in the group stage. Really early doors after getting that great result against Liverpool and Roma. Really has helped us in this one. It means we're going to be... Oh, I pressed pause. I didn't mean to do that. It's because I've been playing PES. It does mean we're going to be able to actually play a little bit more rotation, which is exactly what we need, because the league is going to be really important this year, that we can keep up with the teams... well, with the teams around us, and also play our strongest squad as much as possible. I've taken the risk in this one, though, that we are playing a different formation. We need to remember that. Hopefully, the new formation works out for us. Well, I've just absolutely been undone. I didn't expect this to come. I completely missed it. I completely fluffed the commentary for it. Do apologise, boys, but we're 1-0 down already. Wow. I mean, near post again. Stop pressing pause, Yorkie. The keepers have got to do a lot better than this. It really irritates me how poor the goalkeepers are, and they literally just passed around me. And that's kind of been the theme where we've played more open formations. There is, from what I've seen, a gameplay mod, and I'm really tempted to get it just because you defenders don't defend, and it's really irritating. As we're gonna get Barco in here. What can he do? I'm going to try and whip it in. I am going to whip it in towards Rebic. It's going to land towards Aaron Gees now. Try to play in Wirtz, and it just wasn't to be. But yeah, defensively, there was nothing I could really do there. They just outnumbered me. And I think in this year's FIFA, sometimes you really benefit from playing a formation where you've got plenty of players back, so they can't outnumber you, as they're going to look to do exactly the same again here. Jonathan Tah, I'll try and stop him. And Wagnerman now, who isn't as mobile as an Arias, and they're already in again, and it's going to be 2. Of course it lands straight to their player, and it's 2-0. In a matter of moments, we're 2-0 down. This is a great news. Rotated squad, certainly not doing the business. Well, a twist and a turn here in the Champions League, and playing a rotated side might have been a mistake. Also, you've got to think about this. This blows the group wide open, and my biggest issue with this one... it's just our inability to track back sometimes. And the ball landing straight to their player there. Of all players on the pitch. But I suppose that's just FIFA. If you don't like it, don't play FIFA. That is not where I was aiming that pass. But we are going to get it to Vasquez, luckily. Vasquez isn't as mobile as I'd like him to be. Boas Santos now, though, he's begging Rebic to make a run. And Rebic just stands still as if he's daydreaming. And he's just watching the world go by. Very interesting decision there from Rebic. I would have preferred that he made a run. Boas Santos, though, does have the ability to bring us back into this. Boas Santos now with a turn and a shot. That's well saved. He's going to be the key for us getting back into this game, to be honest with you. Well, can this corner yield anything? Bayer Santos is going to get up there. He's not going to get to the ball, though, and we are going to end up with a throw-in. But yeah, we really needed an early goal in this half. I don't think we're completely out of it. We've come back in games before. This squad is not bad. I know that already. Bayer Santos now is going to be pushed and shoved around, and we're going to get a free kick, surely? How was that advantage? How was that advantage? And Bayer Santos has picked up an injury. But what part of advantage was played there? We lost the ball instantly, ref. Coming forward again now, Lokomotiv Moscow. And if they'd have got something on that, it could have been free. We're playing dreadfully, I'm not going to lie. We're playing really, really badly. This is the worst I think we've played all season. We've looked good this year, to be honest with you. This can obviously be an accumulation of a little bit of time away from the game for me as well during the festive period, but we're not having a good time at the moment. We're not having a good ride in this one, I've got to be honest. Rebic now, what can he do? Begging for a runner. Begging for a runner, and I'll use that runner to create myself some space. It's not a terrible shot. But as you can see there, Bayer Santos is still injured. And I was hoping he was going to run it off, but it looks like I'm actually going to have to bring him off the pitch, which is really bad news. Well, he's not run the injury off, and we're going to have to bring him off the pitch. The side is coming on, and it's not looking like it's going to be a good result here for us, is it? We've looked really woeful. The lads on the pitch have looked woeful. We can't even win our headers, can we? And that makes it even worse in this situation. And I think this kind of formation, you just don't defend. You just don't have enough bodies back there. I think Aranguiz is really struggling being the solo cam, and we're just not playing well. And when you're not playing well, things are not going to start going your way all of a sudden. Vasquez now, what can he do? Let's play it more centrally to Losada. Losada is gagging for a runner, but Rebic is he's a bit too slow. We might have to sell Rebic. He's not really had a career here for us, if we're being honest, has he? His career has been stagnant at the club, and I think we might have to sell him because he's not really doing anything at the moment. Wendell now. I'll pull it back, and I am wondering a little bit to myself, why isn't Barco making any kind of run? And Rebic has just been shoved all the way back. Aranguiz, though, will find Ezequiel Barco. It will play across to Wirtz, and that'll be one back. That will be one back. It was sweaty, but I do not care. Just before half-time. Oh, is there a chance here for the comeback? Well, some genius play from Barco and a fantastic pass from Aranguiz has got us right back into this game. But the injury of Bayer Santos really is going to hurt us. We need to be something better this second half, and Rebic has been awful. We've got some movement here. Wirtz does very well to find Barco. This is very early into the second half. Ezequiel Barco now. Oh, well saved. Maybe I should have played it across. Maybe I should, but I just saw it. I just saw the movement. We're starting to open them up now. They're starting to falter a little bit, which of course is benefiting someone like Ezequiel Barco. Can we get something from this corner? I'm going to fire that one in there. It's going to be towards Losada. I wanted it towards Jonathan Tah, if I'm honest. Wendell there. Perez will turn the corner there and find Wagnerman. Wagnerman is begging for someone. Losada gets to it, but he just can't move the ball across to anyone. Now we're going to have to defend the counter-attack. Let's see what they can do. Again, you can see here, we've got some bodies back. It isn't too bad, but no one tracks the runs of the opposition. That's the biggest issue. So you have to do it yourself, which is fine. Rebic now is going to look for that ball down wide to Vasquez. It's not too bad. The problem here with Vasquez is he's probably asking himself, why the hell did Losada run the same side of him? I was asking myself that question as well. Oh, is he off? He is off. Lokomotiv now coming forward again. If they score another, it's game over, and they nearly did. They nearly did. Aranguiz is going to get clear here. Aranguiz is going to get clear. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. He's played in Losada. What can Losada do? This is a big moment for him. He's going to have to pull it back to Rebic. Oh, my God. He's missed it. Ante Rebic missed it. Well, we're going to make a sub here, and luckily for Rebic, I don't have a striker on the bench. It's going to be Thiago Almada coming on for Florian Wirtz, who's actually had a pretty decent game as Wirtz, getting the goal as well. But, yeah, can't believe we didn't score. Well, corner now, late on for Lokomotiv. And at the moment, I can't see us getting a win here. At the moment. Things can change, though. Losada, he's going to find Rebic. Oh, Rebic, can he redeem himself? He hasn't got many. He's not got much in him, has he? Rebic to redeem himself. He does. It is 2-2. And that is why we're lucky he stayed on the pitch, the number 9. I can't complain at him now. I can't. I've spent the entire match just completely dogging on him. And he's just gone clean through. And he's made this 2-2. And there's still time left for Bayer Leverkusen. Rebic now looking to try and play in Barco. He's managed to do that. But Barco's not got many options here, has he? This is Barco's big issue here at the moment. What can he do with it? He's going to play that around to Lasada, who's going to try and play in Vasquez. And he just got too much on it. He just got too much on it. Vasquez was nearly in then. Marder now. Plays that wide to Barco. Barco's going to fire this one across towards Rebic. And the defender just got there. There's not long left here. It is tense moments. Is there going to be late drama here for Bayer Leverkusen? There might be as Perez. Oh! There is late drama here for Bayer Leverkusen as the Lokomotiv Moscow players collapse. And that is the kind of fight we've got this year. That is the kind of fight these boys have this year, man. Perez with the goal late on, and the rotation squad has done the business, and I will not slag them off again. If we go 2-0 down, I will always keep the faith from now on, because it's 3-2 Bayer Leverkusen, was probably the last hit of the match. Well, there we go, it was the last kick of the match, and once we kind of sorted out the system and how we needed to defend with playing this new system, we were very, very good that second half. 3 goals to come back from 2 goals down, and I could not be happier, boys. Well, you'll hear no more complaints from me from now on after that result. That was unbelievable. But let's find out how long Santos is going to be out for. And he is going to be out for just 5 days. That's not too bad. We've got a player suspended as well. Player suspended as well in Jonathan Tah. I'm recording this very early in the morning on... it's not Boxing Day anymore, but it was. And yeah, that's not bad, is it? Let's go and get another good result here against Gladbach. Right, so after impressing in that last match, Barco's going to get to play again, but a little bit of a change. More of our first team side. And we'll take on Gladbach. One that we need to win, for sure. They've got a very good squad, but I'm really feeling confident about this team at the moment. Well, I'm already hoping that this one's going to be a little bit more comfortable than the last game on match day 9 here. But away, Borussia Park, Gladbach are going to be no walkovers. I've got no doubt about that. They've got Thuram as well, a player who I wouldn't mind. Silas here is going to win the ball back. He's going to play in Barco here early doors. Barco turns, curls it. Oh, nearly 1-0 by Leverkusen here early on. Lovely play from us. Oh, we nearly got going really quickly in this one. And we already know that when we fired early in games, it's been game over very quickly after that. Very, very quickly. Paulinho now is going to try and pull this one back. Try to pull it back towards Silas. They've got Lascelles at the back as well. I always forget that. Quite a few players from the Premiership have come over to the Bundesliga as well. So it's not too unrealistic. He's just fresh back from injury as well as Lascelles. Gladbach coming forward now for the first time. Not being able to get anything going. Silas now will take over with the ball. That's a terrible touch. That was my fault. I flicked the stick the completely wrong way. My fault for his terrible touch there. But defensively, we look sound again with this 3 at the back formation. And the diamond, we look sound. I just think we need to get that diamond with wingers nailed down a little bit better. We did not look defensively sound in that one. Amiri now trying to just dribble his way out of trouble. And instead, he doesn't. But Sven Bender's on the pitch. You know what happens when he's on the pitch. And then Amiri gives the ball away, but we're going to end up with the ball back. We're going to get lucky here, and we're going to be able to start moving the ball forward. And Silas is going to get to that. Silas, 1-2 go! 1-0 Bayer Leverkusen! He is a beast! Well, I do like myself an early goal, and we've got it just there. And Silas is at it again. He's just... You thread a through ball to him and he can just run onto it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the situation. Doesn't matter the time of the day. If you put a decent ball towards him, he's going to run onto it. He's going to run onto it and he's going to beat his defender, I would imagine, most times. I can't imagine there's too many defenders in this game that are quicker and more physical than him. And so far, we've not played fantastically. Our passing's been a little bit lackluster, but we are also staring down the barrel of a victory already here. And that is lovely news for us, as we're going to have an advantage here. And Kramaric now is just kind of waiting for that run, and good block by Kor there, because I think Paulinho would have been in. Oh, we've made a mistake here. Sven Bender's done really well, the experienced centre-back. Calls for a new centre-back in the comments section. I have heard your calls. I'm not sure if we need one just yet, though. I'm quite happy with the amount of centre-backs we've got at the moment. I'm going to try and get Silas to make another beautiful run here. Kramaric is just going to use that. Kramaric is just going to use that, and then he's going to wait for this from Palacios. And Palacios is going to play in Kramaric for 2. He's going to play him in for 2. And this is beautiful football as Kramaric makes it 2-0. And our 2 golden boys up top, Rayleigh and Silas, and Kramaric scoring goals here early doors. And Gladbach are looking a little bit lost in this one. Well, there we go, half-time, boys. 2-0 to the good for Bayer Leverkusen, and somewhat cruising. They haven't really created too many opportunities. It's felt fairly comfortable. Pretty much becoming the norm for us at the moment. Gladbach would love an early goal back, and they might just get it there with Hoffman as he's dragged it just wide of the post. I'm pretty sure Stakoshka had that, though, covered. It looks like he did. Corner now for Gladbach. If they score an early goal, it will become panic stations all of a sudden. We're very much aware of that. Silas now is going to be able to take the ball beyond. He really is going to be able to take the ball beyond. He's so good on the ball, is Silas. He'll play in Barco now. Both of them very quick. I would have preferred Silas to keep running on there. Kramaric now. He's got Maximilian Arnold making the run. Arnold will play in Silas for free. Oh, well saved there from Sommer. Oh, they're charging forward now. And I thought that might have been given as a penalty for a brief moment. I felt the tackle was fair, but you never know in this game. Well, the second half so far has been all Gladbach. We are scrimping and getting away with this at the moment as Stakoshka will keep hold of that. We really are just getting away with this. We've taken our 2-goal lead, and the boys have completely switched off by the looks of it. Well, double sub here for Bayer Leverkusen. Lasada's going to come on, and so is Diaby. Just a little bit of an injection of pace, I suppose. I mean, Paulinho's just tired, quite simply, and Diaby can play quite well there on the right-hand side. Silas here. Waited for the run. He waited for the run of Diaby, and I think he's on. Diaby, what can he do? Surely finishes the game off. He's not been on the pitch long. I did say he was pretty decent on that right-hand side, cutting in on his left. He's made a wonderful run there. I think it was Silas with the assist. 3-0 by Leverkusen. Coming forward now, Gladbach. Late spurt from them. I feel like Hermoso did fantastic there, though. What could Perez do now, though? There's not many options here, is there? Just kind of try to clear the ball off him. It didn't work, and now they're coming forward. Hoffman, well done, Hermoso, again there. Get a little bit lucky. Lasada now. And that'll be it. Full time, 3-0 win for Leverkusen, and pretty comfortable. The start of that second half, though, they were really difficult to deal with. I think if they'd have scored, it'd have been a different story, but bringing Diaby on was just too much for them, and really killed them off. Well, a bit of rotation here for the cup game, but still, we really do have a strong squad. Even in depth this year, it's nice. Oh my God, we've lost. We're knocked out of the cup. We played that squad, and we've been knocked out of the cup in extra time. I don't believe it. Barco and Arnold scoring. 8 shots, 6... I can't believe... We've been knocked out of the cup. This is something I suppose that can happen when you sim games, but I never thought that was going to happen. Well, we won't be getting a Pokal win anytime soon, but we're going to quick sim this game now against Mainz, and I'm devastated at that. Please say we win this one. We've lost again 3-2. Back-to-back 3-2 defeats here for Bayer Leverkusen. We can't play much more of a stronger squad, and all of a sudden, the simulation's slapping us in the face. I don't know where the 3 goals came from. Okay, they scored in the 17th. They scored in the 39th. Okay, that's where the 3 goals come from. Terrible performances there then. Back-to-back 3-2 defeats for Leverkusen. And we need to get back on track with this next game then. But it will be a sim against Lokomotiv Moscow. Well, surely it can't be 3 sims in a row. Back-to-back defeats. Surely not. What will the result this time be? A 3-2 victory this time for Leverkusen. And that will see us through in the Champions League group. We will double check it, but I'm pretty sure that'll see us through. Yeah, it will see us through. Top of the group at the moment, and all there is to fight for now is if we finish top of the group, which I would like. It does give you an easier draw. Now, let's look at the landscape. Let's look at what game we should play next. Do I play the Augsburg game? I think I do to get back on track in the league. And then in the next episode, we will probably play Frankfurt and Bayern Munich. Maybe sim the Roma game and play the Hertha Berlin game. And then the episode after, we'll probably play Liverpool, Dortmund and Wolfsburg. I think that's probably how we'll do it. Right, it's time to take on Augsburg, and we need to get back on track in the league after those 2 simulation losses in the cup to Minnows, Rensenberg, and You know, then again in the league. So we need to get back on track in the league. We're still only 2 points behind, but we actually missed an opportunity to go ahead. But I suppose in reality, you're not going to win every single game in the league. That would be unrealistic. We've rotated a little bit for this one, obviously, since I'm playing it as well. We're playing the youngsters, Wirtz, Bayer Santos, and Silas Wagamatuga as the forward-thinking players. We've got a very young squad, but we do have the age of Aaron Gies and Bender to just kind of keep the lads calm out there. Well, we're in for a very snowy day here at Augsburg, aren't we? A very, very snowy day, but I mean, I'm confident. I'm confident going into any game this season, especially the ones that we play. I was extremely confident going into the Sims until those 3-2 defeats, but again, I suppose it wouldn't make sense for us to win every game. It's got to be a little bit of a struggle. See how we get on today. I am slowly starting to realise that I need to settle into a shape. I haven't decided what that shape is going to be yet. I just think it should probably have 2 up top because I either need to start selling some cams or convert them to centre mids or sell the wingers. If it's going to be this formation, then we need to sell the wingers. And if it's going to be the other formation with 3 at the back, then we need to sell the fullbacks, even though we've just bought one. So I don't know at the moment. Diaby could be retrained to play as a cam quite comfortably. So I'm contemplating sticking with this formation because I do like this one. And then, oh, that was bad. I do like this one. And then retraining Diaby and probably selling like Lucas Vasquez and whatnot. Oh, they've come forward here early of Augsburg. Doing very well so far until they give the ball away. Commentators curse that. As soon as I said they're coming forward and they're doing well, they gave the ball away. I am struggling a little bit to see the ball. Now, I'm pretty sure you can change the colour, but it's a bit too late for that now. But it would have made more sense for me to have done that. Wendell's still coming back from injury. Not looked himself recently, and that's a terrible tackle from Aaron Gies. Well, just a yellow, but they've got an opportunity now early on to try and create something from this. We will jump with the wall. It won't matter. Wagnerman does get to it, though. That is lovely. And now the big question is what can we create from it? Wendell started to make a run, and I noticed, oh, it wasn't the pass I wanted. That's really infuriating. I don't know if you can notice, I was really pushing to play that all the way down and through for Bayer Santos. For some strange reason, it just locked on to Oliver Torres. Well, they're moving the ball well here at Augsburg. They're actually playing very good football as Wagnerman heads that away. They've played very well so far, which has impressed me. Oliver Torres will win that back, though, and take no prisoners. And this is now where they're in trouble. They've got to catch Santos here. They've done really well to catch him, to be fair. Florian Wirtz now making a bit of a dart forward. Wirtz can't play the ball, and we're back in a position we didn't expect to find ourselves in. Although Aaron Gies has done fantastic there to win the ball back. We just got to get a little bit better at these neat inside passes. Silas now, what can he do? He waited. Wirtz for another goal, and that's another goal this season for Florian. And we might not have started well, but we've certainly done the bit there as he starts up his bike. Don't know why, but there we go. 1-0 Bayer Leverkusen. We haven't started fantastically, but it looks better. I'd be interested, though, to get your guys' feedback. Let me know what you're thinking. Formation-wise would work best for us. Again, the big players won't miss out. Players like Diaby would not miss out. He will be retrained to play as cam and probably would predominantly be our cam. He certainly can play that position quite comfortably. So he wouldn't really be missing out. It'd be players like Vasquez that wouldn't get a look in, but that's it. The rest of the players we kind of trained to play on the wing from cam. Paulinho, Almada, they would all be fine. So I don't know. I'd be interested to get your guys' opinion on what you think we should play, and maybe I'll go with what you guys decide instead, but we'll have to just sign players that fit the formation, because at the moment we've got a lot of players for whatever formation we're deciding to play. Fitness is starting to become a bit of an issue. So is match sharpness and players' happiness of, you know, actually how many games they're getting to play. This could be good. That's not bad, you know. Silas does look to chip him. Oh, that was nearly so cheeky. Well, kicked off the line, though, in the end. Wirtz finds Amiri there. Amiri does really well. Santos, 2-0. 2-0. Too easy, and 2-0 for the boys here. And Bayer Leverkusen again looking at their best. And Santos has been great. Well, Bayern Munich are winning, so this game doesn't mean too much today now, apart from keeps us in the race. But Santos, well saved by Sportiello. Well, Diallo coming forward now for Augsburg. I mean, you can't count them out. You cannot count them out. You can't count any side in this Bundesliga out. They'll still be able to create chances. Well defended there from Perez. This is becoming Perez's year as well, I must admit. It's kind of like a coming-of-age year for him. He's been very good so far this season when he's played. Him, Jonathan Tah and Hermoso are just a perfect freeway in terms of rotation. There we go, half-time, boys. 2-0 to the good for Bayer Leverkusen. And coasting, really coasting. Well, because we're coasting, and he's got a yellow card, we have brought on Palacios for Aaron Geese. Aaron Geese still stuck into tackles the entire match, still caused problems. I thought it just made sense. No point getting a red card at this stage. When we're this comfortable, we might as well keep it this comfortable. This could be good here from Wendell. What can he do? Again, still trying to just get his match fitness back. Florian Wirtz doesn't do fantastically there. Wins the ball back, though, which is all important. Bo Santos now, when he's on the ball. Danger, and I try to get a little bit too overzealous with that there. Well, Bayern Munich are 2-0 up against Dortmund. I thought that was going to be a game they could lose, and I don't know. I've got a sneaky feeling we won't win the league this year, just purely because I don't think Bayern Munich will lose, like, any games. I think they're probably going to win pretty much every single match, which might stop us from winning the league. Wendell now, finding Silas. Silas looks to whip that in to Bo Santos! Oh! I thought it was free. I think Santos thought it was free for a moment. Unlucky, it wasn't. It's not a bad header. He's got to get that on target, though. Wirtz there's found Santos surely to make it free, and there it is. He's in for a good season as well. Him, Kramaric and Silas are going to be our crutches this year with the amount of goals that they score. Back from injury, back on the score sheet. A brace for him today. Wonderful football again from us. And Wirtz being the creator. Well, the side are on, and Wirtz off for Diaby at Cam. Oh, good play here. Wagnerman cuts it out, though. We defend really well in this formation. We just do. It's ridiculous how well we defend when we're playing this formation. Look at Diaby making a rail run forward there. Why not try and poke it through? Oh, my God, we've got it to Diaby. Oh, he had to score it, though. He had to score that. That was such a good pass. And he couldn't find the back of the net. Who played that pass? Amiri with the vision. And this is just superb. Through the legs of Santos. And Diaby's got to do better. Maybe I should have tried to chip it. I've hit it with power straight at the keeper. Well, not good news for us here because Diaby's picked up a knock. He's going to have to play the rest of the game. Hopefully, it doesn't influence him too much. Bo Santos is going to get through here, is he? Oh, I nearly megged him. I nearly megged him. But yeah, Diaby with the injury, that's very frustrating for me. Well, Augsburg making a change, and it's going to be Sebastian Arnold, the young winger on loan from Bayer Leverkusen, coming on the pitch for them. And let's see what he can do against us. This is interesting. I'm intrigued to see what he does. He's made a run there. Iago obviously won't pick him out. I'm really looking at this this gameplay mod. Maybe players will make more crosses and it'll just be more, I don't know, better AI. I don't want, you know, more game-breakingly difficult, but I just want better, smarter, you know, the play crosses when you should play crosses, so on and so forth. But anyway, guys, that'll be a victory here for Bayer Leverkusen. 3-0. Santos with a brace. Diaby should have scored a fantastic goal clean through, though. Well, back on track with that one there, but as you did see, Bayern Munich did win their game. The plus side is we don't really have anyone chasing massively yet, Dortmund. So big games in the next episode as we will play Dortmund and Wolfsburg as well. So far, we're doing all right. We do have the injury that we need to consider now, and we need to consider that formation. I'm intrigued to see what you guys think. Well, it appears he ran it off, so Diaby's actually fine. That's great news. It appears he's run it off, but we need to decide on the formation, and I am leaning towards this formation. I like it. Diaby can easily play cam, so the only players we sacrifice using this formation would be Vasquez, and we'd have to retrain Barco, and that would be it. Vasquez we'd sell. Or if we use this formation, these are the two I think we'd choose between. If we use this formation, we need to get rid of the wing-backs. Oliver, Wendell, Wagnerman, and Arias. So I don't know. I suppose it depends what we're willing to give away. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciated it. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.